Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to me. I want to share in the style of I'm back from my summer and how kids will be like, oh, here's what I did this summer. So that's what I'm doing today. So I made a list in my journal of, let's move this over here. I have made a list of the things that I did this summer that I thought were super fun and interesting, that were worth mentioning, I guess. All of the trips and just fun things that I did. And then this is like 3 months basically is what I've been gone, I think. And this is how busy I've been. Like between trips I've gone on, things I've been doing here, and just like my regular like weekends are super busy. Like Saturdays, Sundays, always super busy because we lead church music, and so we have practice on Saturdays and we have church on Sundays, and so those are always super busy days and take a lot out of me. And part of the reason that I've been gone this summer is just because I've been doing so much stuff that's just taken so much out of me that I haven't had the bandwidth to video or to make videos. And then also I'm working on an iPad, so I don't have as much storage. So I'm working with that issue too, trying to figure that all out. I started off the summer, which I did share, was the video of going to the Cokers. So that was super great. I hope you watched that video and enjoyed it. And then for another thing that happened this summer was I helped my friend Brianna move out of her apartment, and she's been dealing with some new chronic girly stuff. So it's been kind of neat to be able to speak into her life and be like helpful in what I've learned. Whether that's tips and tricks or whether it's just mentally like accepting what you're at, where you're at, that type thing. So that's been cool. Next, I went to Hawaii, guys, which some of you know, a lot of you know, because a lot of you are my close friends and you are the ones who are watching this channel right now. So I really appreciate your support. And yeah, so I went to Hawaii. I videoed and took pictures and did all the things, and I just haven't had the bandwidth to get that all finished and uploaded, but I am thinking about sharing that this winter whenever I'm really missing the sun and need a boost and remembering all the fun things that we did in Hawaii. So it was absolutely gorgeous though. The food, the culture, which of course is so much involved with the food, and the scenery, of course. It's Hawaii, gorgeous. It was really cool to see how different it was from what I expected. Yeah, I was blown away. And to see trees and plants that I've never seen before, it was just really cool to go somewhere and be like blown away, never seen that before, like new experience. I loved that. What happened next? Oh, we went for the 4th of July. We went with my sister and her husband. We went to Metamora, Indiana, and Brookville Lake. That was super fun. We checked out there's a cookie jar shop, like Guinness World Record, like holds the most cookie jars, and like some of them are so old and they're so expensive, like $300, $500 for like a cookie jar. They're vintage, they're antiques, whatever. Like it's really cool place. So just like historical, and then Brookville Lake was super fun. Loved being in the water and just super relaxing that way. Then my friend Clara came down and hung out with us for the weekend. It was super fun. We went to our first fair. Jay and I have never been to the fair before. And so we went to a local fair and met up with some of his friends from work and with Clara, and we just really enjoyed our time. The next thing was One of my besties, Lauren, we grew up together, and so Brianna, Jay, and I took the trip down to South Carolina again, and we attended the wedding. Well, minus Jay, because Jay got sick on the way down, which was very sad. But Brianna and I went to the wedding. It was glorious. It was so beautiful, so Lauren, and really enjoyed our time going there. And we spent time with family, of course, South Carolina. And my skills as far as first being are no. Ay, ay, ay.
I'm thinking about it.
Here, let me see your toy. Let me see.
Woo!
Ooh, that was a good one.
Aloha.
Aloha.
The depths of the rock,
That shadows not dry, thirsty land.
He hideth my life in the depths. Well, drink half of it at least.
I don't think I could drink it anymore.
Drink half of it, Laura. Did you
I
drink?
did.
Okay.
I drink more than half of it.
Jay.
I'm sorry, but I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, oh, it's good. Look at all these
Delicious.
tears. Oh.
Crocodile tears.
Mom, this is bad. You don't think this is bad?
Well, maybe it is.
Have you not taken it?
Not this one you have right now. I mean, I have.
Taste it.
I have in the past.
Taste it.
No, I'm not taking it off of you. I don't want to get your sickness.
Well, just take it off the side.
No.
Okay, that was half.
Mine's more than yours done.
Huh? Good for you.
A little bit more, Jay, and then you can put it out there.
Oh, no more. I cannot take it
He'll
anymore.
probably puke, Mama.
It's. I'm sorry. It's that.
Next, I went to my sister's house for a few days. It had been like a while since I'd been there, and one of my goals this year was to put a buffer around things that I prioritize. And one of my goals is to prioritize family this year, and to figure out ways to do that, whether that was more time on trips, talking on the phone more, all that kind of stuff. So fun stuff that way. And then, so while I was there, we always do stretching, and we have both gotten into like the wacky woo world of all things natural and kind of scrunchy. So that was always fun. And then we also are super creative together, and we made our a little tiny house. Both of us built our tiny houses to scale. Hers is much neater than mine, but it was super fun and nice to have somebody who will flesh out those ideas and put the effort in to do that, because not everybody will be like, yeah, go for it. No, she was like, let's get this cardboard out and let's do this. So we spent like the whole day, maybe a day and a half, of designing and fleshing out a tiny house. Then I came home. We had barbecues this summer. Sunday school has taken a boom. We have like, sometimes like a week or two ago, we had like 12 kids come in, besides our like regular kids. And so that's been super exciting. It's been stretching, and it's been really good for my devotional life. I've been praying like, God, just please pull me into the word and make it a must do of like my week. If like not every day, I'm in the word like every week, really, really like studying more than like just meditating on a verse or two, but like really getting in there and meditating on a concept and reading more across like the word and seeing how those verses connect. It's been really good for me. Another thing, we've had the kids over a couple times, or a few of the kids over a couple times. Jabez came over, we studied for his driver's test. Jaira Ann needed some Auntie Laura and Uncle Jay time. And then we had the boys over to help Jay with smoking meat for a barbecue, and it was super fun. It's always my joy. It is one of my joys in my life to have these kids over and to just, yeah, give them a little bit of spoiling here and there. So yeah. Okay, guys, like I said, my sister and I are super into hippie stuff now. So she sent me this, a couple documentaries, told me about a couple documentaries about grounding. And we're always looking for things that can help us to feel better, things that are natural, like whether it's pain relief or just like whatever, like stuff like that. And grounding is supposed to help with like inflammation, pain from inflammation. Some people have lost weight like when they ground a lot, which grounding is just basically either going barefoot on like the ground, like the earth, not on like the tar, like the road has tar, but like if you're on concrete, it can still like transmit some kind of energy. Like I guess it's like we're a battery and like we have a lot of like positive charge, but we need negative charge to like, I don't know. I don't understand all of it, but finally got like Jay to watch it because I was massaging his shoulders and his head, and he wasn't very well gonna say no. He pretty much like gives me what I want to watch while I'm doing him that favor. So we watched a grounding documentary and he was convinced a little bit too, quite a bit. At first he thought I was absolutely like crazy. But once he watched the documentary, then I got him out in his bare feet on the ground, and he hates being outside on the bare feet on the ground. But he's like, I don't know if it's in my head, but I think it might have helped with my pain. And like, cause he's got like carpal tunnel and lots of pain in his back, his hands, his arms. And so, yeah, he did it with me and it was fun. And so every once in a while we'll go out there and ground. We're not like super duper like into it. We're just like scrunchy. I would say we're scrunchy. We're not fully committed or fully like crazy about doing these things all the time, but definitely open. What else? So one of my besties got engaged. The bestie that I've been waiting for this relationship to happen and then for them to get engaged. I am over the moon. And so she got engaged this summer while I was in Hawaii, and I screamed in the car when she called me. And also I went to her bridal shower and it was absolutely gorgeous. And it was some of my favorite colors and I love her. Anyways, yes. And then moving on. I've been getting back into babysitting. My sister-in-law's a nurse. And so whenever she gets the chance, when she gets a good time, then she will pick up contracts, and I am the babysitter designated for that time. So I've been getting back into that. And so I'm with Z a lot more, and I'm kind of getting back in my like fall rhythm because that's something we do more in the fall. And so yeah, it's been helping me to kind of get back into feeling like a good like rhythm. I realized this summer or towards the end when I was like, man, I haven't been able to like video or load videos or make videos. I've been like, man, like what's going on? And it's just that I totally am not on a schedule, and this space for it is just not there. So it's fun to get back into a schedule and to have some space for that, for this. And then the next thing is we went to Worcester and we got to go to the Wayne County Fair with our friends. It was super fun. It was huge. It was a great fair, and it was our second fair from the first fair this summer, and this one had so much more. It had animals, it had so much food, it had tractor pulls and semi pulls. Like it was really, really cool. I did not get this on video, but I injured myself this was another lesson, and listen to your body and don't be ashamed to say what you need. I had been walking all day at the fair since probably, I want to say noon, and it was like 7 at night, probably something like that. And I already was exhausted. My feet already hurt, but we were going to go watch the tractor pulls, and we were supposed to sit at the top. Like, tickets had been bought for it, and so like there were designated seats. So we were going, I didn't know where we were going. I just knew I was trying to keep up. And we were walking all the way to the top of the thing. And I literally was telling myself in my head, you can do it, you can do it. Just, you can make it to the top. Just make it to the top. You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Well, 3 steps from the top, I did not make it. I went down fully on one knee. Wham, bam. Thankfully, there was a guy sitting on the edge, and he caught my arm. I caught his arm, and it like helped dampen the fall just a little bit. But for the most part, all of my weight and momentum went down on that one knee, and I was in pain, and it almost knocked me out. I was like not seeing straight. I was having ringing in my ears, all the things. I'm thankful because now, like, I still can't run. I tried to run the other day and I doubled over in pain. I realized that I didn't get that on video, and I just wanted to share that though, because my goal here is to share about life with chronic illness, and part of that is that whenever I get the chance to do something, I will do it. And even I still push myself too hard, and I pushed myself too hard. And I'm also, my personality is just to not make a stink about stuff for the most part. And I didn't make a stink, and then I ended up falling and hurting myself. So like, we were running up the stairs. It's nobody's fault. Like, I just didn't speak up, and I should have, and it's a learning lesson. So yeah, but that's been my summer, and I'm just getting back into my groove, babysitting. We're still I'm learning to teach Sunday school. We're still doing the music team. Yeah, and just excited for what this fall holds, this winter holds. I'm really wanting to make this fall and winter festive and figure out ways to not let the blues happen as much as usual. So I did hear somebody say something about light therapy, like there's those red masks that everybody's using, and so I might look into get one of those to help, because I live in Ohio and the seasonal depression here is real. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But here's 2 pumpkin spice lattes. I have definitely been making those lately. For the first time, I've been massively into them. I've just been putting milk, pumpkin puree, vanilla, sugar, whisking that up in a pan, and then putting that with my coffee, and it's been phenomenal. So really, I've been basically making my own creamer. And guys, I got an espresso machine. I went to my friend's yard sale, and my other friend was there helping out, and she had an espresso machine that she was selling there. So some of my dreams are coming true because I've been watching all these videos with espresso, and it's fantastic. So I look forward to trying to make some different like concoctions with that, and syrups, maybe like stuff to put in there, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, guys, I hope you've had a incredible summer, and I hope that there's lots of things that have made you happy. I'm so glad that I got to do all those things. I feel like right now I need to like slow down. My body is telling me, I think, to slow down. Even though I have the energy to keep going, I have just noticed that I'm having more bleeding and I'm like, okay, what's that mean? So I think I need to chill out a bit. And so that, I don't know what all that means, but I've got to sit down and think about it. And also look at my diet, see what I've been doing, if there's anything there. But yeah, it's been a beautiful summer, and I look forward to it being a beautiful fall and winter. Cheers, guys. Me and my seed oil filled coffee creamer, caramel macchiato, that is absolutely delicious. We cheers you. Have a lovely rest of your day.